Good morning, everyone. Good morning. Thank you for being here. Today, I would like to share our primary research on sustainable co-living solution for displaced communities with a case study from the coastal region of the Mak Central Java. I hope my slide has already seen on the screen. I am dian from Stanford University. So Demak is one of the regions in Indonesia that is hit by climate-related challenges, particularly tidal flooding or rock coastal erosion and land subsidence. These environmental pressures have already displaced thousands of residents, disrupting lives and communities. Conventional resettlement strategies, however, tend to be top-down, standardized, and ill-suited to the lived realities of the affected. There is an urgent need for solutions that are not only resilient and affordable, but also deeply rooted in local values and community participation. Our study set out to explore three central questions. What are the actual housing needs and preferences of displaced communities in Demak? How might co-living models which emphasize shared living and communal spaces be adapted to this specific local context? And finally, what barriers and opportunities exist for turning this concept into reality? To answer this, we use a qualitative approach. We conducted 30 in-depth interviews with displaced residents, local officials, NGOs, and housing experts. We also did field observation in the most affected sub-district, namely Sayong and Bonang. Our data was further enriched by document analysis and then analyzed thematically. Several key patterns emerge. First, there is a clear demand for affordable and flexible housing, not just in terms of cost, but also adaptability to different family structure. Second, many residents value communal living in line with the cultural principle of gotong royong or mutual cooperation. Third, the proximity to livelihoods, lands, and places of worship remains a non-negotiable priority. However, there are significant challenges. Many residents lack legal land tenure, making permanent settlements uncertain. Funding mechanisms are limited, and planning processes remain fragmented across sectors. Environmental degradation, especially flooding and salinization, further complicate any long-term solutions. Based on this finding, we propose a sustainable co-living model tailored to Demak context. Imagine modular housing cluster designed around shared resources, kitchen, garden, prayer halls, powered by solar energy, and supported by rainwater harvesting system. Importantly, these spaces would be governed by the community itself, ensuring both ownership and accountability. What makes this model promising is its cultural compatibility. Co-living isn't just a modern trend, it echoes deeply with local practices, musyawarah or deliberation in decision-making, and gotong or collective labor. In Asian, the model doesn't just house people, it helps sustain identity and resilience. To bring this vision to life, we offer several recommendations. First, reform land policies to ensure secure tenure for displaced groups. Second, expand financial access to community cooperatives. Third, promote stronger collaboration between NGOs, government, and communities. Fourth, initiate direct projects with participatory design. And finally, invest in capacity building for environmentally friendly construction methods. In conclusion, co-living offers a viable and sustainable alternative for displaced coastal communities, blending environmental innovation with local cultural values. Going forward, we recommend material studies and pilot evaluation to assess impact over time. Let's remember, we must build with communities, not just for them. Thank you very much.